Sermon number 93. Annihilation of the Kharijites, mischief-mongering of Umayyads, and vastness of his own knowledge. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. So now, praise and eulogy be to Allah, a people, I have put out the eye of revolt. No one except me advanced towards it when its gloom was swelling and its madness was intense. Ask me before you miss me. Because, by Allah, who has my life in his hands, if you ask me anything between now and the day of judgment or about the group who would guide 100 people and also misguide 100 people, I would tell you who is announcing its march, who is driving it in the front and who is driving it at the rear. The stages where its riding animals would stop for rest and the final place of stay, and who among them would be killed and who would die a natural death. When I am dead, hard circumstances and distressing events would befall you. Many persons in the position of asking questions would remain silent with cast down eye, while those in the position of replying would lose courage. This would be at a time when wars would descend upon you with all hardship, and days would be so hard on you that you would feel them prolonged because of hardship. Till Allah would give victory to those remaining virtuous among you. When mischief come they confuse right with wrong, and when they clear away they leave a warning. They cannot be known at the time of approach but are recognized at the time of return. They blow like the blowing of winds, striking some cities and missing others. Beware that the worst mischief for you in my view is the mischief of Banu Umayyah, because it is blind and also creates darkness. Its sway is general but its ill effects are for particular people. He who remains clear-sighted in it would be affected by distress, and he who remains blind in it would avoid the distress. By Allah, you will find Banu Umayyah, after me, worst people for yourselves, like the old unruly she-camel who bites with its mouth, beats with its forelegs, kicks with its hind legs, and refuses to be milked. They would remain over you till they would leave among you only those who benefit them or those who do not harm them. Their calamity would continue till your seeking help from them would become like the seeking of help by the slave from his master, or of the follower from the leader. Their mischief would come to you like evil-eyed fear and pre-Islamic fragments, wherein there would be no minaret of guidance nor any sign of salvation to be seen. We al-Bayt, the household of the Prophet, are free from this mischief and we are not among those who would engender it. Thereafter, Allah would dispel it from you like the removal of the skin from flesh, through him who would humble them, drag them by necks, make them drink full cups of hardships, not extend them anything but sword and not clothe them save with fear. At that time Quraysh would wish at the cost of the world and all its contents to find me even only once and just for the duration of the slaughter of a camel in order that I may accept from them the whole of that of which at present I am asking them only a part, but they are not giving me.